All right, guys. Obviously, some of you may have seen my tweet yesterday. Posted, I think, around 4 p.m. Central. I am, in fact, officially retiring. No jokes. I am retiring. It's been a long 8 years of Siege. And, when I think about it in the long run, 8 years of just nonstop, competitive, scrimming, playing, just the whole lot, the whole 9 yards. It feels good. This was a decision that didn't necessarily come easy, but I had thought about it for about a year, maybe a year and a half now. So the fact that I'm actually able to commit to it now, it is a little stress relieving in many ways. And then in other ways, it does affect me because this has been my life for 8 years. And obviously being, established in this and doing what I've been doing for so long, it feels a little worrisome, when you leave what's been so normal to you. And not to say that, I won't make whatever do with what I need to in order to thrive and where I need to be. But, it is definitely something, that should worry you naturally. Truthfully, I want to give, some shout outs, obviously to Ubisoft. A huge shout out to you guys. You guys gave me the platform, the career that I always wanted to have since I was 13. And the fact you guys were able to produce Siege and make Siege for what it is and turn it into the pro scene that it is today, I can't thank you guys enough for that. You guys truly made a dream come true. So that alone, shout out to everyone at Ubisoft and all my friends there, and even the people that I don't know. You guys, hold a very special place in my heart. Another second shout out is to you guys, the fans. You guys are the ones that truly make Siege and being the pro inside Siege a surreal experience. Without you guys, one, I wouldn't have a career or had a career. Two, I wouldn't have had all the different interactions and memories and experiences that truly, to me, makes up being a pro. I truly am grateful for you guys. You guys have always supported me throughout these 8 years. You guys have always shown me love and care, through times in my life that might have been rough, or even during the competitive season, we might not have had a hot run, but you guys were always there. You guys were always saying nice things, sweet things to me. And it's a little bit emotional. I'm not going to lie. It definitely is a little bit emotional. But seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are great. I love you guys. And I can't thank you guys enough. I just can't. Another shout out is to all the players, all the staff, everything across the board. A lot of the different memories I have interacting with you guys, whether it be online, whether it be at LAN events. You guys as players and coaches and staff, you guys are also a big part of my life and my career and what's made it flourish and what's made it what it is today. So I can't go here without thanking everyone else that made the competitive scene as fun and eventful as it's been. It is a little crazy to think that I am doing this, that I am retiring. The more I keep actually talking about it out loud, it's been a long ride. It's been the grind. It's been the definition of the grind. And to all the aspiring players out there, make your dream come true. Don't let anything stop you. Just focus on what you need to focus on. Do what you got to do in order to make those things happen. And yeah, I'm excited. I am excited for the future. I'm excited to see what door opens up now that I am closing this door. I'm a little choked up. Definitely a little choked up, but it is emotional. It's a good emotional feeling. And it's my retirement video. Fuck it, right? Another shout out I gotta give is also to the people that dislike me, haven't liked me, have said shit to me over, Twitter, whatever the case is, you still gotta appreciate that, you're doing something in someone's eyes that, they might not like or they might not appreciate, or just your character that you are. So it's, I appreciate you guys, but at the same time, fuck you guys, fuck you, but you know what I mean. I mean it in a good way. So that was the last shout out there. Obviously, shout out to even the content creators, the YouTubers, just everyone across the board that I've met throughout esports. You guys have all been tremendous and great. Some really great friendships. Some, maybe not so much great friendships, but just really great interactions. and experiences as a whole. A lot of you guys know who you are. A lot of you guys know which ones that I'm really close to. I do appreciate all of you a lot. You guys have made my career, my time in just the gaming world as a whole, a very surreal experience. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for all those different experiences that I've had with you, or just, whether it's been super quick passing. It's all been great nonetheless. So again, thank you. I appreciate it. Another thing I want to touch up on is obviously what I plan to do now that I'm done competing, now that I'm not waking up, at 11 or 12 o'clock and scrimming all fucking day. Kind of nice to say that I don't have to fucking do that. But what I plan to do is to do content creation, obviously streaming. I want to start doing more YouTube, more TikTok, just more. You've obviously seen me maybe editing some videos. I'm trying to learn that. I really want to spend this summer really trying to perfect my craft in that. I mean, that shit's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I see why people pay the big bucks to have editors do things for them, because you guys deserve the big bucks, because that shit is hard. I have like these 25-second clips that take me 2 hours to edit and get things right. So a lot of respect to you guys out there that are doing the editing for people. But yeah, so want to do that. Want to make fitness stuff now that I'm back in the gym. I think, I want to revolve whatever content I'm making to be around video games, fitness, lifestyle, whatever that is, whatever that ends up looking like. That's, and then obviously cooking streams once that actually happens, which, that's probably gonna have to start sooner than later now that I actually have the time. So I can't really make the excuse and the bullshit excuses that I've been making for the past couple of years. So hopefully sooner than later, you guys will see some cooking stuff. But yeah, so obviously content around that. Another thought of mine is still pursuing the analyst work in Siege, and doing stuff still within the community, still being part of that as a whole. That's definitely something that I do want to do. I think that, given my experience, given the knowledge that I have of Siege, I think just being on the desk with all those amazing analysts already up there, I think would just be, it'd be a really fun time for me, because I would still be with you guys. I would still be able to hang out with you guys and have a good time, and still give my knowledge and give my support in Siege where it's been for the past 8 years. So if I could do that, that'd be amazing too. But ultimately, just still staying in the gaming space as a whole is still where I want to be. Obviously, from the competitive side, I am done with that. But just staying in the scene in and itself, that's somewhere that I definitely want to be, and I end up seeing myself, whatever that looks like, whether, even if I'm working for Ubisoft or gaming company, whatever that case, whatever that looks like down the road, like that, I still want to be in the gaming space. I still want you guys to see, still want you guys to see me. I still want to be a part of your guys' lives as much as I want you guys to be a part of my life. So you guys will see me in that regard. I'm not going to go AFK. I'm not going to, go do this, hiatus of disappearing now that I am retired. No, like you guys are family. You guys are as much family as blood can make you guys family. You guys have been with me for the 8 years, and I can't thank you guys again enough for that. So I'm not going anywhere by any means. You guys will be seeing my face. You'll be seeing me on Twitter bullshitting, doing the shit that I typically do. So I'm not going anywhere in that regard. And again, sorry, I might go on a tangent here, but this is my retirement video. So if I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, and if I want to stop and take a breather, take a sip of my water, then I'm gonna do that. You can just fast forward, for the next 10 seconds. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, this is a tough decision. Obviously, in the beginning, I said, I've been thinking about it, but again, it has been my life for the past 8 years, but I don't want to keep this going for too long. I don't want to make this, longer than it needs to be. I can plan to stream. You know what? I'm actually going to stream after this. Once I post it, I'll stream later today. You guys have any questions, anything like that, that's what I'm going to do. And, we can talk there and do stuff there. But to kind of just close it all out, again, I can't thank you guys enough for making my career into what it is. And even myself as a player, I've achieved everything that I could possibly want to achieve as a player. Starting on Xbox, I was a professional, then transitioning a year later, continuing that professional career, being a top player within the scene, being a top 10 player within the scene for multiple years, attending pretty much every single invite until the most recent invite, winning a world championship, winning tournaments, placing extremely well. Obviously, I wish I could have won more instead of placing, top 3, top 4 as much as I did throughout my career. But obviously, that's still a feat in its own. in its own category to still be placing where I placed. And so again, like I've done everything that you could possibly have want to do in Siege, and being a player that, you know, that I've been, I've definitely can confidently say that I've cemented myself in Siege and made a name for myself in Siege and created a legacy along with many of the other OG players that have, you know, been riding this game since day one. And shout out to those guys as well. You know, we all play a big part in this community, for the up and comers and the people that are, you know, striving to be like us or better than us, whatever that case is. You know, we all pass the torch off at some point, and I'm just happy that I've done what I've done in Siege. And again, a lot of that comes from my own side, and then a lot of the other stuff from that also comes from you guys just giving me that drive and that passion of wanting to, you know, prove to you guys that I'm this or that. So again, just want to wrap that up and say that, but I do appreciate each and every single one of you across the board, even you haters, fuck you. But seriously, I appreciate all of you. I love you guys. And again, you'll be seeing my face, so don't feel like I'm going anywhere. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later.